Hello and welcome to another update video about Gala. Gala is hovering around the 78.6 retracement down here, which is at 1.9 cents. There's still not really any clear impulsive price action from the lows. So I know it sounds very repetitive in recent weeks. It is what it is. I also can't change it. It is just sideways correction. I think another low is very likely, unless the price can really finally move up and form a 5-wave pattern on a smaller time frame. We're going to take a look at that now. But first of all, looking at the bigger picture, just want to get everybody on the same page here on this Gala chart. Bear in mind that the initial rally into the March highs this year has always been highlighted as a 3-wave move up. Okay, so it's an ABC structure. Now that could be, and that's sort of my thesis, as long as we are in an overall bullish market, this could have just been the larger A wave for, let's say, a larger A wave in an even larger wave 2. All right. So A, B, C, that means this would be a B wave pullback. As long as it's just a 3-wave correction, 3-wave pullback, then we can watch for that C wave to the upside. Yeah, and especially as long as we're holding the 78.6 retracement, this is, let's say, still a thesis that is defendable, that we could go with, okay? Any break below 1.9 cents will make this scenario less likely, but will not invalidate it. Also, another important aspect is that a B wave can move a little bit lower than a wave 2. So normally below the 78.6 retracement, if this, let's say, if this was a wave 2, yeah, then it really shouldn't break below the 78.6 fib level. As a B wave, we can be a little bit more flexible, just a little bit. But then again, that is not a great setup, okay? It's 3 waves up, 3 waves down. Normally, it doesn't really give us a great, let's say, a great setup. What we need to see really for a good setup is the first 5-wave move up on a smaller time frame. Now, I can't see one yet, but we're going to zoom in a minute. Now, it is possible if we just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. That's why I said, we need a 5-wave move up. Without that, there is no low. But if we keep dropping and dropping and dropping, the next support is at 1.588 cents. And the invalidation point for the bullish case is at 1.28 cents. Very important to be aware of these absolute key levels. Now, if we go to the 1-hour time frame, then there is a chance that we've bottomed, but I mean, price action here doesn't really look any different from here. I think this is a triangle which could lead to another low. Okay, so unless it really breaks out to the upside now, but I mean, as I said here, let's just put it on the chart. We could give the B wave a chance. We could give the B wave another chance. But it really needs to hold the next low. This is just sideways. So if it's a sideways triangle, we could say, look, we have here a small A wave, a B wave, a C wave, D, E. Oops, 1 second. I selected the wrong tool. What we normally do with these triangles, or expect from these triangles, when the E wave finishes, they should break to the opposite side of the E wave. I'm just thinking, yeah, this would be C, D. Maybe we're now working on wave E, which could then lead to another move down, right? So adding an arrow here, like that. That's, I mean, is it an alternative? Is it primary? All I can tell you is there is no confirmation a low is in place. There was a possible impulse to the upside, but that's too small to be reliable. Really, for a first, let's call it reliable 5-wave move up, I need to see those 5 waves as indicated in yellow, which reach the 2.75 cent level. And at the moment, as you can see, we haven't even, as it seems, started wave 3. If we have, okay, it's maybe, but I want to see minimally a break above the yellow wave 1 high at 2.3 cents to suggest that we have started the third, which should get minimally to 2.62 cents. So be aware, this looks a bit like a triangle. I can even I mean, a breakdown becomes confirmed with a move below 1.99 cents. So I'm adding here the triangle trend line. So it is quite clear that this is actually a triangle. Well, it looks like one now. If it really is going to break down, we will have to see. But if it's a triangle, you would expect a breakdown to the opposite side of the E wave. All I want to say, be ready for it. Understand that we haven't bottomed yet, or if we have bottomed, there's no confirmation yet. I continue to be watching the relevant parameters I mentioned. That's my update about Gala. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.